FrostyMikhail. We're now going to start the second law thingy here in as a Kazdelian rescue in Arknights. So this is about that dude Mitm, I think his name. Mitm, I think his name is. So let's get going, man. No idea who this dude is, but yeah. Oh, we're still in Kazdel. I came to see you. I came to help you. Some big shots solve your problems. You won't find a shittier district in all of Kazdel. I have a group of real good workers willing to help build a furnace node. Think about it, with just a supply of power, this district would be able to transform. People will have work to keep themselves fed and won't cause trouble anymore. Oh, you sound pretty confident. What do you want from me? Steel for the pipes, right in the middle of the district. You can have your people keep an eye on it if you want. Trust me, you won't recognize this district in 3 months. See those guards watching over the steel? Do you believe me now? It's the bosses who ordered the furnace node to be built. There's plenty in it for you if you work for them. And? I want food enough to feed a decent team of workers. I know you guys have plenty. Bring it to the warehouse there. We'll have enough space. Trust me, this is a good deal for you. See the food in this warehouse? Come help build the furnace and everyone gets some every day. Better than robbing people on the streets. At least you don't have to worry about getting your skull split open. You got guts, kid. You want to hire mercenaries to work for you? You're big, tough, and not afraid to break a sweat. You'll make great workers. Listen to me and I'll make sure you all do well for yourselves. Better than you're doing right now, at least. Damn, okay. 7:40 AM. Overcast. Good morning, big head. Came to get your clothes. Your collar would have been charred if you came any later. Don't you dare call me big head, and put away all that crap you picked up. Don't fucking pile shit up in front of my door. Just one night. I'm selling it to the boiler guy later. Won't bother you, not that much anyway. The hoodlums would have stolen them if I left them at home, but no one in this pass would dare have their finger in your pie. You're talkative today. Aren't you going to work? Didn't you hear that nasty noise last night? A rock this big fell right on top of the construction site. Oh, that was Nymph and Visadel and Fremont and all that noise we did yesterday. If I went to work now, I'd have to help move the rock and fill in the crater. Why would I want to do 3 times the work for the same amount of food? Say you're up early. Are you going somewhere? No, just in the mood for our morning stroll. Well, don't go to the south side. It's a mess. I was out there cutting wires in the morning when I heard that a hunk of iron fell from the sky straight through somebody's roof. They hardly started grinning when the broken horn showed up. Now there's a handful of gangs wanting to trade that iron for food. Everybody wants a big piece and they are almost fighting over it. Over iron? Is it valuable? Iron isn't valuable only when burden beasts fly. Those broken horn hardheads would draw their blades for half a hunk of black brick. Oh, we have that stuff actually. Ori rocks? Yeah, we have that. They'd have tore down the house if the consultant wasn't there to keep them in line. Well, they'll stay in line with the consultant watching them. Don't say I didn't warn you, and I would take the long way around if I were you. You see those 2 over there? Where? Okay, we're continuing. Nice. Oh no, we're not. Never mind. Nymph and Ermengarde. You know Nymph. Don't know the other one, but she looks like a lich. Oh wait, that was the other way. You know Nymph. Don't know the other one, but she looks like a lich. Those 2 were keeping order around here before you came back. A lich? What are they doing here? Isn't she worried about getting her nice shoes dirty? Might be Nymphy's friend. Look how they're laughing with each other. Just there's the boiler man. Gotta borrow your card, big head. What did you just say? I mean, big guy. Have a nice stroll. I've got junk to sell. I'll let it slide this time if you share half the money you made. Now just wait a second, big guy. It's not like I don't want to share with you, but what's money good for in Kazdel these days? If a Revenant fragment is too big, press this red button in the back until the box becomes big enough to hold it. And do not poke your head inside, no matter what happens. That's pretty much it. There's a manual inside as well. Any questions? You really don't have a treasure map that can show Revenant fragment locations in real time? I told you, leeches don't grant wishes. Making art creations is serious business. Here, put this on. The lich shards inside will detect nearby Revenant fragments and emit an alarm when you're close enough. The box looks like a mercenary communicator. Be glad you got that. I was planning to make the case out of scrap paper. But this doesn't look much more serious than a treasure map. Hey, I was joking. Give it back. He's so cute. I have to keep an eye on the furnace repairs and review the books that my master gave me. I'm counting on you to find the Revenant fragments, Nymph. Of course, that's what friends are for. They were right. You are the kindest, gentlest Jarl in all of Kazdel. Aww, these two are adorable together. Who says there aren't that many Jarl in Kazdel? I'm just helping out a friend. Well, you go. You get back to work. I got to go myself. Aww, so cute. Are you sure? Is this where you saw the meteor fall? Yes, this is the place. But Amy's detector isn't reacting at all. Do you remember what the meteor looked like? Some of them were round, some of them were bumpy. There's more than one? The wonderful smell when roasted on open fire. What? Leave the skin on, soft and fluffy. Simply lip smacking. Man, what are you talking about? Go inside. They're only open in the morning and they won't stay open for you. I'm looking for the meteor, not mercenary potatoes. The stuff that the fireworks dropped last night. Fried rice? There's no fried rice. Never mind, I guess I might as well ask the mercenaries. Get some rest, Granny. I'll bring roast potatoes next time. Thanks, I like mine a little charred. Nymph keeps walking. The courtyard is not big, but there are a lot of things here. Mercenaries who came back from the front lines have set up camp. Simple ovens bake in a corner, with embers still smoldering inside. Hello, anybody here? You're too late. Well, what? I bought the last bag of roast potatoes. Come back tomorrow. I'm not here for potatoes. We met twice before, but that was during the Civil War. I guess you don't remember. The roast potatoes are pretty good. I could give you half of one if you want. No thanks, I'm here for the meteor that fell last night. You're after that piece of iron? Well, it's not here anymore. The Broken Horns didn't get what they wanted at the veterans' home, so they got a few gangs together to bring it to their own turf. The commotion lasted all morning and nobody's mended that hole in the roof. You said a few gangs? Did they all touch that piece of iron? A dozen or so folks must have touched it, maybe 100. A few wise guys tried to scrape some oiron off with their fingernails. Are you shivering? Do you need a potato to warm your hands? I'm fine. Go on, don't be shy. I can spare that much. Thanks. You said they went to all that trouble for a rock with some iron? Doesn't that sound a little weird? You think so too? The young Broken Horns seem really obsessed with the iron. They just wouldn't leave it alone. You have any idea what's going on? Let me think. Oh, why am I asking you? It's not like you live here. Yeah, I haven't been to this district in years. I don't know it well. Where can I find the Broken Horns? Go straight until the end of the path, turn right and keep walking until you reach Burning Tail Junction, where the cherry trees used to be. You'll see it. Thanks! Say, what's your name? They call me... Well, you can call me Paul. I'm Nymph. Aw, so cute! There is a sudden crack of thunder in the dark sky, but no raindrops fall. The sound echoes through the walls, rubble and buried pipelines. The thick and heavy shell begins to peel off, revealing the original texture beneath. Oh dear, look at the time. It's been a pleasure talking to you, but I have to get some veggies from the vertical farm. Gotta rush, bye. Oh, okay, bye. The young sarcast carries his shopping bag with his tail and strolls leisurely into the alley, showing no signs of a rush. Dude, I want a tail too. Seems insanely useful. Anyway. Burning Tail Junction? Cherry tree? I remember the place, but I thought that cherry trees were cut down before the Civil War. Whoa, 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 Tin Man! I smell fried potatoes. Where are they? Tin Man, what are you doing here? Why are you not in Victoria, bro? No, not Victoria, Colombia. Here we are. This street looks the same. There used to be a huge piece of Artinium crystal here. Did they move it out, or do I remember wrong? Beansprout said there were things were bad here, but I haven't seen a single hoodlum yet. I should suck him one when I get back. My house is just around the corner. She used to stand guard here, and I'd get a good beating if she caught me running out into the streets. What's the point of looking for it, though? It's been so many years. People come and go. Somebody else probably lives there now. What would they think if I said it used to be my home? They'd probably think I was crazy or just an idiot. Not like I can come back and reclaim it as mine. Just a quick look, that'll do. Go around the corner and get your look, then go get something to eat. Just another day. Wait, where's the house? Just a wall? Where's the roof? Who tore down my house? What are you shouting about, silly big guy? Shouldn't you go home and roast some potatoes? What are you doing on broken horn turf? They'll strip you naked, you know. Whose kid are you? Who taught you to talk like that? Girl in the window does not answer. She makes a face and wags her little head. The mercenary sees the black rocks growing out of her neck. This is broken horn turf. How? Don't you see the wet words on the wall? Oh, don't tell me you can't read. It says traitor. That's what they say happens to the guys who get on the wrong side of the broken horns. Hey, don't go. I can teach you if you want to learn to read. I've got nothing against you head sellers. Hehe. The mercenary stops in his tracks and turns around, looking up at the girl from below the window. His yellow mottled eyes make it difficult to hide much emotion. What's a head seller? That's what the broken horns call people like you wearing a jacket like that coming back from the outside. But the girl who taught me to read won't let me use that word. She says, where can I find the broken horns? Shit. Hey, stop right there. Criminal scum, you violated the law. Okay, stop. Sorry, I couldn't resist the blue oblivion meme. Sorry. Hey, stop right there. Who are you? 2 days in the broken horns got you blind. I'm here waiting for the gang meeting. Gang meeting? You? What are you talking about? This isn't your barbecue stall. Since when do cooks get a seat at the table? Jesus Christ. Okay, alright, hold on. My other screen is being weird. Hold on, give me a second. There we go. Don't know what that was about. Has your dumbass healed up? You want me to get the consultant? I don't see him anywhere. Where are you gonna go find him? Boss says the meeting starts after 3 bangs on the steel bucket and no one else gets to go in. I'm not deaf. It's only been 2 bangs. Oh? That's free there. You know what? I'll take a little pity on you. You want to go in? Give me 3 roast potatoes tomorrow and I'm not paying for them. Sure, if you dare. Take a guess what extra seasoning I'm gonna put on them. Hey, hold it. Did I say you could go in? What are you looking at? I'm talking to you. Me? I'm here to listen. Get lost. This is no place for you. See this? A fire poker? A knife made from a horn. It's really sharp. Ouch, that must have hurt. Why would you poke your finger like that? Here, I have a bandage. You get lost. Idiot. What a fucking idiot. Oh, God. Some of these sarcasts have less of a brain than a child. Holy shit. This should be the place, but how do I get in? I've heard that the Broken Horns are a bunch of unruly young kids, and now... Come on, Nymph. Think of your friends. Could anyone help? Not this one, not that one either. This one might be some influence at a gang meeting, but I don't think she's in Kazdelian anymore. What about the consultant? All the gangs in this district listen to him, but I've never seen him and I don't know where he lives. I should just wait here. He's always the one officiating the gang meetings. I'm sure he'll come by. She's just gonna stand there and wait for him? Okay. Okay. So we're just, okay, looking around. No one's coming? Are you waiting for someone, Miss Nymph? Oh, Paul, did you get your veggies? I was a little late. All they had left was sweet potatoes. That farmer's a grumpy one. He doesn't let you pick. It took a lot of sweet talking to get a few decent looking ones. Wow, sweet potatoes can get this big? The ones I know aren't even a third the size. The only way to get ones this big is to try your luck at the vertical farm, but I hear the farmers keep the best ones for themselves. Anyway, what are you doing here? Oh, I was trying my luck to see if I could run into the consultant here. The Broken Horns won't let me in, but they wouldn't stop me if I was with the consultant. It might not go down quite like that. Do you know the consultant? I asked someone to help get in touch with him, but I never got a response. So you're waiting for someone you've never met? How would you recognize him? That's why I said I was trying my luck. Maybe he'd know me? Is that piece of iron really so important? Not just to me, it's important to everyone else here. I have to bring it back to... The furnace? Yes, you saw it too, the fireworks last night. They came from the furnace, but wasn't the appeasement ceremony in progress then? Are we talking about revenants? But why are you here? What about the liches? How you know about all that? Just my luck, I thought I was imagining things. This is even worse than I thought. You've been standing here for a while, right? How many times did they bang the steel bucket? 3 times, I think. The gang meeting has started. I shouldn't have spent so much time shopping today. It may not be too late. I think they'll wait for the consultant. Fair point. A gang meeting without the consultant is basically a brawl. Well, it's your lucky day, Nymph. Or maybe unlucky day. Come on, let's get this trouble all fixed up. Huh? No, wait. You don't even know what's going on. I'll tell you my theory on the way, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. What the hell? Okay. Beast shit. No goddamn way. The courtyard was given to us by the military commission, and the consultant signed off on all business on these streets. Why should we move out just because you say so? Calm down, Beryl. This isn't personal. As for you, Beck, you need to watch your words. As if I'm wrong, Ebony. Why should these head sirs be allowed to take our turf after spending so many years on the outside? You weren't the boss of your gang when the consultant gave them to those 2 blocks. You know what? I should have kicked out the old man off his seat sooner. I wouldn't have let the head sirs set foot in here if I was in the room back then. Say that again, I dare you. Don't just stand there staring. Pull them apart. You should get your mouth slapped back. We're out there risking their lives for us. And you, Barrow, stop being such a hardhead. Beck could run his mouth all day, but none of it matters until the consultant gets here. Stop defending them, Ebony. Who gives a damn about the consultant? How many men does he have? How many blades does he have? Not as many men as you, but blades? That's hard to say. Yeah, I think we know who the consultant is now. And yeah, he does carry some stuff on his tail. That's funny. I wonder what race he is. Of sarcasm, that is. Yeah. Consultant? 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 Who's the Joe? Oh, don't mind me. I'm just the consultant's assistant. I'm here to help him take minutes. Yeah, my wrist's been hurting lately. You could take her place if you have a problem with it. Oh, I forgot. You can't read. Well, everyone's here. Let's get started, unless someone has something important to do. Not at all. We're all waiting for you on how to decide to split the piece of iron. cloth over it is pulled away, stirring up a cloud of dust. Nymph covers her nose with the back of her hand and squints at what lay underneath. It's a large rock that has been touched by fire and smoke, with broken Artinium pieces scattered across the surface. Underneath the cracked exterior are honeycomb-shaped rust marks. The woman whom the other called Ebony takes out a screwdriver and pries a small piece of rust from the crack. Light shines through the smoke upon it, reflecting a faint blue glow. The device on Nymph's wrist trembles as though it's just felt a chill. Looks like there's a fair bit of Orion. Is this it? I think so. But Amy said the detector would sound an alarm. Why is it quiet? The Orion extracted from a piece this big could feed you for all for a month. But who's going to extract it? All those little originium bits on it are like mini bombs if not properly processed. So my guys at an ironworking shop on the Colombian frontier. You roast it like you roast your potatoes. Shut the fuck up if you don't know what you're talking about. I can always cut it up before processing it. That won't work. The originium fragments are unstable. They could go off at any time. Well, we've done business with the furnace node manager over by the Western Wall. Should we ask him? Didn't you understand? The fragments are unstable. You think he would risk blowing up his furnace? Don't forget where the fireworks last night came from. If the big shots catch you, whether it's the military commission, or the liches who have a significantly grim opinion of you fellas. You know what's gonna happen. Not my problem if it's just your own graves that you're digging, but not when you might leave the rest of us starving. Is there no place in Castle that would take it? You're not telling us to send it back where it came from, are you? You're getting ahead of yourself, Ebony. You haven't gotten the Orion out yet. Besides, just because no one will take it in Castle doesn't mean no one will take it out here. Some smugglers will do anything, no matter how dangerous. You might take a hefty haircut on it, but it's better than leaving it to rot in your hands. How big of a haircut are we talking? How should I know? It's not my area of expertise. This is what I do as a consultant. I tell you how to cut the cake fairly, but I'm never the one to actually cut it. How can we be sure if the difference won't end up in your pocket? What are you saying, Beck? Apologize to the consultant now! To him, I don't understand why you're so polite with this guy. Have things been peaceful for so long that you forgot where you should be pointing your blade? I say he's in league with the noble masters up in the towers. He makes it so we don't get to fight or eat, so we end up fixing the walls for them. Why would he help the head sirs take my turf? I've lived in Castile since the day I was born. Why should I give my house to some slugs who don't set foot here who haven't set foot here in decades? Draw your blade. Nobody's gonna say I killed an unarmed man. Fuck! Give it a rest, both of you. You can fight it out yourselves once we got the food. Put your blades down now. I guess someone forgot what my job is. I just give advice. You decide to take it or not. I know a few smugglers, but let's just say it takes some credit for them to handle such a hot potato. Sorry about Beck, consultants. He's still young. I'm not that old either, Ebony. I know some of you don't trust me and think that I am where I am thanks to luck alone. That's fine. We listen to you because you know your stuff. A full belly doesn't lie. Only greedy fools. Everyone looks in the direction of the noise to see the Jarl, who claims to be the consultant assistant, reaching out to the piece of iron with a strange box. She almost has it. Oh crap, the timing. What are you doing? Get your hand off our iron. Fuck, almost let you sneak it out under my nose. What's the deal, consultant? I've got the door. They're not getting out. Oh shit. Your rules say the penalty for stealing in this room is a lost hand, consultant. You picked y'all. Left or right? She's not stealing. I asked her to measure the Orion content in the rock. That's right. It's so high I made my detector go haywire. Be careful. I didn't hire you to give me a heart attack. Sorry. I'm not sure I believe you, consultant. You think we aren't watching you? It's one thing to help the head sellers. At least they're sticking their necks out. But working with the tower dwellers, that's another beast. Why would a jaw girl in a pretty dress like that work as your assistant? These are old clothes for my mom and dad. I just cut them to fit me. That has nothing to do with what we're talking about today. The more important thing here is how we turn this piece of iron into food, isn't it? How about this? I'll get someone willing to go over the walls to bring some food and take away this ticking time bomb, and then you can take your time to figure out how to share the food. I changed my mind. Food's gone once you eat it. I want blades Orion, and one hand from this thief. Do we have a deal? Can you strike the Orion? I won't ask about your connections, Beck. You want the piece of iron, you can have it, but you got to supply our share of the food. Do the broken horns have that much food? Didn't the consultant call this a time bomb? You want food from me when I'm helping you solve a problem? It fell in our yard. Food or iron, the veteran's home takes the biggest share. Ha! Those streets belong to the broken horse. You don't even get leftovers. We'll follow the consultant's rules. Everyone here gets a share. The mercenaries get an additional share to repair their roof. Why does he get to set the rules? Why not me? Don't think for a second that we're scared of the broken horns, Beck. You'll be arguing for the next 100 years at this rate. If the broken horns want this iron so much, they can have it. Consultant? Let me finish. Any damages resulting from mishandling by the broken horse would also be Beck's responsibility. As for the rest of you, whether it's food or iron you want, I'll take care of it. Consider an apology for the little commotion just now. You can come get your share once I've figured out the amount. Not for free, of course. My pockets aren't that deep. Any firework pieces that fell on your turf you bring to me, no matter how big or small. Don't be so short-sighted. The liches may not be roaming the streets day after day now, but they're always watching us. Make sure you understand what you're allowed to take and what you shouldn't even go near. No objection, I picked up a lot of small pieces, but they're too small to be anything useful. How does this work? How much food and Orion can we get for the pieces? Excuse me, I have an idea. The amount of Orion can be calculated from the purity, but I'll need to take another measurement since I got interrupted. It would be best if I could take a small sample. Paul looks at Nymph with bewilderment in his eyes but nods his head. The others give way for Nymph to take her peculiar handbox to the cracked piece of iron. She takes out a strange rod and knocks on the surface lightly. A small dull-colored piece falls from the side. Nymph box opens, slowly sucking the piece in. When the box closes, everyone in the room feels compelled to look to the window. The skies are still dark, but the light shining in seems to have gotten brighter and warmer. Phew, done. Write your choice of supplies and your name on the paper and come back in 3 days. You know where to find me. Doesn't matter if you can't write back. You got the whole piece of iron. You're not getting anything else from me. And I'll deal with the territorial dispute between the mercenaries and the broken horns same day next month. All of you better show up. Here's the paper, just like you want a consultant. Anything else? Alright, you can get back to your own little lives now. Dude, this is some good stuff right here. Thank you so much, consultant. You're really a huge help. It's nothing. I've crossed paths with that lich lady before, after all. It's the least I could do. And please, call me Paul. I didn't expect the legendary consultant to be so young. But the supplies that you promised the people here to get me out of that jam, do you really have that much food and Orion in stock? Maybe. I've stocked up a bit over the years. Not sure if it's enough though. Maybe I should get a head start on picking up the firework pizzas. The clothes on your back are all wet. Really? Well, I guess it's a hot day today. I love this dude. He's great. Paul, were you scared? Well... yeah, this dude is great. Of course I was scared. Do you see how many men they had and how many blades? They could have eaten me for dinner if they meant it. What was I supposed to do? I just wanted to get everybody together and make our lives a little better. How was I supposed to know that things would turn out like this? I didn't sign up to become the consultant. Calm down, we're safe. You heard that? What? Judge can read minds, can't they? Did you? It's okay, I didn't peek. Why does everyone think we can do that? It's true that I'm a little more sensitive to people's fear, but it's very demanding arts. And do you really think I will want to hear what other people are thinking? I guess you're right. It's not exactly pleasant stuff you would see in Castle. No, I don't think that would be a lot of fun to go around and read minds here. Holy shit. Anyway, did you get what you needed? Yeah, it's perfect. Look. It's so small, but it does look unique. It was surrounded by Orion. That's why the detector didn't react. Well, you got what you came for, didn't you? No, I'm just getting started. Amy, my lich friend says that there's at least 4 or 5 more pieces in the city and I have no idea where to find them. I was planning on asking someone well connected. But who's better connected in these parts than you? You must know something, right, consultant? I have a rough idea where some of the pieces might have fallen, but I can't be sure whether they'll have revenants in them or not. It's a start, better than stumbling around the city trying my luck. If you help me find the remaining pieces, I'll ask the lazy liches to reimburse the food and Orion you're handing out. Well, food might be a little difficult, but Orion shouldn't be a problem. There's always parts coming off the furnace during maintenance. Well, I guess I couldn't do worse. Hey, stop talking on my sleeve. I'll take that as yes. A little straw would do you some good, given how stressed you are. I said I was stressed. Did you forget I'm a jaw? You said you didn't look. That was adorable. That was fun. Okay. Yo, that was a good one. That was a good one. Oh yeah, we got Mudrock tomorrow. Hell yeah, dude. You can never say no to more Mudrock. Jesus. But yeah, I look forward to Mudrock tomorrow, and then we got this lady, and I keep forgetting her name. And then we got Tin Man. I still don't know why we saw him here, but whatever. That was a fun surprise. He seems very out of place in between all these sarcasms. Anyway, yeah. I guess we'll see when we get to his part of the story. So yeah, anyway, thank you for watching, comrades. If you like what you saw here, please do leave a like. And if you have any thoughts about the fun little sarcasm story so far, please do let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And if you enjoy the content, please remember to subscribe, comrades. That would be very much appreciated. And yeah, that's it for today. I will see you very soon. Have a good one, comrades, as always. До свидания.